Hey guys, Alexis here. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Alexis. I'm a flight medic in the Air Force Reserve. And in this video, I want to talk about the pros and the cons that come with being a reservist or being a part of the Air Force Reserve. Now, I am about to come up on 2 years in the Air Force in July. And so I've been reflecting, I've been thinking, and I think this would be a timely video for you all. And if you're on the fence, you can have some more information for you as well. So I'm gonna get right into it. The first pro I wanna talk about is the flexibility. And I said this in my original why I joined, and it's still the same today. The flexibility that comes with the reserves is huge for me. I am the type of person that likes to have options. Right? I like to be in control of my time somewhat. And so as a reservist, I mean, your commitment is 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer, your annual tour. And so all the other days of the year, that time is for you and for your family. If you have an additional business, if you're trying to pursue school, if you have other goals outside of the military, your civilian career, you can pursue those things when you're not doing your commitment on the weekend. And so flexibility, time for the people that I love, time for myself is huge for me. For instance, I'm recording this on Memorial Day, and I get to chill, I get to talk to you guys, but I'm also gonna go to the pool, I'm gonna eat some good food. And so I have control over the memories I wanna make, and that's important for me. So flexibility is a huge pro. The second thing I wanna talk about is insurance. So before I even left for basic, I signed up for TRICARE Medical. And the TRICARE insurance is amazing. It's better than civilian insurance 9 times out of 10. It's cheaper, it's more affordable, and it covers a wide variety of things. Even when it comes to services that aren't 100% covered, I mean, the pricing is still affordable and it's reasonable. So to give you some insight, I pay about $50 for medical insurance every month. And I've gotten a ton, I've been able to utilize that quite extensively. If you've seen my birth control experience, that whole situation is covered under TRICARE. And then my dental is about $11 per month. And of course you get your annual cleaning, and there's preventative services, and there's other things included with that. And if you want more information, just go to the TRICARE website, and it's all laid out there for you. And it's very easy to understand. It's easy to sign up. You call a number or you enroll online and you're in. And it's a perk of being a military member, so use that for sure. Another thing I want to talk about, of course, is educational benefits. One of the main reasons a lot of people join the military just in general is for education, because as you know, education in America is like stupid expensive. So we have multiple programs that reservists have access to, as well as active duty, such as tuition assistance. It's the same on the active duty side as it is for us reservists. You get $4,500 every fiscal year to put towards tuition assistance, and then you have the option between the Montgomery and the post 9/11 GI Bill. Montgomery you can even pass on to your children if you don't use it, which is cool. So educational benefits is definitely a huge perk and pro to being on the reserve side, because even though for weekend warriors, we get that perk too. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is supplemental income. Now, I think I'm gonna do a whole separate video on pay because it's not the same as active duty, right? I mean, we don't work every single day. So it's smaller significantly, but it's supplemental. So whether you use that money to invest, or you put it in savings, or you put it towards a savings goal, or you just use it for like self-care. It is supplemental income for you that you can rely on and get every single month too. The last and final pro I want to talk about is base access. So as a reservist, you can pull up to any base, and on base there's the commissary, there's the base exchange. The commissary is tax-free. You don't have to pay any taxes, which is amazing. So if you're making any big purchases like a TV, entertainment system, stuff like that, my parents always go on base because you don't have to pay taxes. So you have access to that, and also the ticket office. So huge common places like Disney, Universal, Volcano Bay, all that stuff you get at a discounted rate. For example, my family and I are finally taking a family trip to Universal Studios, and so the base is the best option. It's the most affordable thing. It's significantly better the deal that you get on base versus just going to like Universal Studios online and paying for their tickets like crazy. So you have those perks to create memories with your family, to do it in an affordable way, and to continue to utilize your perks as being a part of the military, right? They're gonna use you, okay? So use the benefits, okay? And so that concludes the pros. The cons, right? There's cons to every decision, goal, dream. I'll start with retirement. So as you know, on the active duty side, you get access to your retirement as soon as you hit your 20-year mark. So if you start when you're 18, you do 20 years, by like, what's that, 40? Your retirement is accessible. On the reserve side, because we're not working every single day, even though you do your 20 years, you don't have access to your retirement funds immediately. You have to be like 60. I'm pretty sure you have to wait till you're 60 to have access to those funds. Now, if you get called for active duty, you're put on orders and stuff like that, that may reduce the age a little bit, but it's just not immediately accessible on the reserve side. That's one con. And two, the timing of training or the timing of when you are called for duty can interfere with your personal life, with your civilian job. And that could be an issue. Specifically for my job as a fight medic, a lot of us come into this career field like wanting to do everything back to back, right? And super A-type personalities like want to get it done, this is my list, and this is when I want to have it done by. And it's not that way. It takes a lot longer because we have so much training to complete. Beyond tech school, there's other requirements that you have to complete, and then you also have to stay current with your EMT certification. And so the deadlines and the timing with all of that can interfere with your job, it can interfere with your personal life, and so that timing can be, it can conflict with the things that you might have planned in your mind. It may take longer to complete the things that you want to do when you first set out, when you join. And so that could be a con, it could be frustrating. So I would definitely mark that as a con. But that's the pros and the cons that I want to lay out after 2 years. Those are still true for me. And so I thought I'd share that with you. Sorry. My husband's getting breakfast together. But I wanted to share those with you to, hopefully they're helpful. Hopefully they kind of clear up your decision if you want to be on the reserve side of things. I also want to do a video about the different programs in the reserve that you can sign up for that make your life a lot easier too. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I didn't even say that in the beginning, so do it now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.